welcome back. And today I want to talk about stuff that could be in Piggy. So Piggy has a lot of game modes, a lot of skins, and has been getting updates. And there's a few stuff that I want in Piggy before Intercity comes out. And if Minitoon does end up watching this, I would like to say that this is all I ask for, because to have something like this is questionable, but Intercity is going to be the end of a lot of Piggy updates that can end up happening. So I want to make a list for what I think should be added to Piggy before Piggy stops updating. Okay, now number one is actually one that I like to call my favorite. And it being my favorite is probably because it's the most useful thing we need. Now, what is this? So, Piggy has many game modes, and a game mode that I think should be added is a speed runner mode. Imagine if you could just speed run Piggy. Imagine a mode where you have only a little bit of time and with stuff, with stuff that shown by everyone else doesn't appeal. So what I'm referring to is, what if there was a mode where you can speed run the game, and the difference with this is you would have half of the time. Now, we already have a game mode like this called Point Race mode. And there wouldn't be a mode specifically called, quote, speedrun mode. But I'm guessing so what if Piggy had a speedrun mode? And in this, it's called probably racer or solo. So if for every speedrun I've ever did, which I did a lot, speedrunning maps like House on slow mode, and the amount of time I complete most of these is crazy. So that moves up to our next one, which is a skip cutscene feature, like right here, specifically placed. Skip cutscene. Imagine if you could just click a button that says skip cutscene, or just be able to skip a cutscene, kind of like how this map does. We can skip cutscene on this. Why not do that for all cutscenes within all the maps? And most of all, add another feature called favorite. Now, this was talked about before. I guarantee there's lots of people who think that. But what would a favorite be like? I imagine it as this star on the top of it. So you know how you got that one feature? You know, community skins? They should add that on every skin, where you could read about it, and also every skin would have another one directly next to that tab called a favorite. So it's a star on a skin, and when you click on it, it turns white, or whatever color Minitoon wants to do it, whatever way. But I think this would be very useful because there's so many skins in Piggy, and it would probably be something that would make the game a lot better. I know that they're trying to, Minitoon's trying to improve on a lot of this, and the Piggy community is like, hey, do more, do this. And I guarantee they're going to be begging Minitoon to have an update on January 28th, which is Piggy's birthday. So that could work. So I want to move on to the next thing that I think should be added, which is a mode called bot infection. So maybe an attack mode called attack. But will a bot, convenient, there's this bot right there, well, Robbie, would actually get caught. So it's a mode that can be played with any amount of players. And how it works is bots, other players spawn as bots. Now, this mode would only be available for private servers if permission was even used. So then you would be able to have bots, and they will be players, and then the original bot, when it catches you, the game ends. So it's like how long you could stay alive. Maybe a practice mode. Well, you could do it, well, you do it solo, and there's a bunch of people. And if this can't be added in the original game, this could be added in VIP servers. Moving on to the next one, because speaking of the bot, is a bot selector. This is so wanted. So you have 30 seconds to get one, and you have a type troll, and this is in the thing. But this only appeals if bot mode, or trader mode, or small mode, or tag mode, which actually I'm not sure, there might not be a piggy on tag mode. But if any of those are selected, then it gets, well, it gets voted. And if you select that, you vote for it. Oh, and I just noticed this fun fact. That's actually that the cross is green. And it was done that for specific reasons. But it's something that would work. Because once Piggy Intercity comes out, it would cause a lot of people frustrated or whatever. And I feel very part of this in the Piggy community, because as soon as Intercity comes out, Piggy won't be updating anymore. And it comes out in March. So I'm hoping an update like this can be in the game. Because a lot of these, they have been asked for years. Like the bot selector, that has been asked for years. And bye. I will see you in the next video.